Hello lovelies, and welcome to day 8 of my 2016 December daily. I'm a little bit late and falling a little bit behind, but I'm still managing to get videos done, so that's a bonus. So my last video you might have heard me mention day 8 was an example of what I do when we haven't done anything, especially Christmassy, that I want to document in our December daily. So I find ways to fill it with things that are relevant for the December daily, if that makes sense. My December daily, I do a Project Life in December as well, so my December daily is just all our Christmas stuff. And on a day when we don't do something Christmassy, I will document something like this. Now, this is my youngest son's favourite Christmas carol, and this is Six White Boomers. And I've heard it so many times lately, and it just gets stuck in your head. And I've looked everywhere for the book and no such luck. It's out of print now and I haven't been able to find it anywhere. No one's selling it, no one has it secondhand, and nothing. But thanks to YouTube, we're still able to listen to the story and sing along. So that's what I wanted to document. Last year I documented their favourite album, which was Michael Bublé's Christmas album. And this year I'm putting in Will's favourite Christmas song. And he's singing a lot, so it's really cool. So all I've been doing is I've got out my cards, and then I was going through my big stash of awesome stickers and things, the Simple Stories sets, and I was looking for a number, because what I wanted to do is I wanted to have the picture up the top and a number card and then a journaling card. And these red on the picture, but the black numbers are Heidi Swapp Mink ones. But so you're supposed to mink them with your foil. That black is obviously reactive with foil, and it goes whatever colour your foil is. And the pack I got, the first sheet are all cut weird. They're off centre, so you can't actually get the sticker the way it's meant to be, which is why I got my hole punch out, my 1-inch hole punch, and punched the 8. So I just got rid of all the part that was off cut and just used it as a sticker like that. And I wanted to bring in a bit of black because I don't like the colours in the picture up the top, but that's the one Will picked because that's the YouTube video he watches. And all I did was I went online to Google Images, typed in Six White Boomers, and found a picture I liked. I was hoping to put a picture up of the story, but it wasn't the right size, and then Will saw this one and decided he would like this picture. And seeing as it's his favourite song, I thought, why not? Let's put in the one he likes. So I don't like the colours at all, but it's what he wants, and it's what he watches when he watches it on YouTube. This is the video he watches. This is the actual picture from that video. So yeah, so I've just gone with, a craft card with white and red confetti on it, which ends up looking really good. It turns out to be one of my favourites. And the other card is one I made years ago for December Daily. I had some new stamps and some new ink pads, and I was just testing them out. So I had that in my stash. I thought I'd use that as my number card. And that little hand is Will trying to help as well. He wanted to help because it was all about Six White Boomers, and that made him very excited. And so I've just put a banner and the number on the plain card with the It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year stamp. And that's just going to work as my number card. And now we're working on our journaling card. We're putting down, using these red Simple Story stickers to write Fave Song. And then I'm going to cut some strips of cardstock and put my journaling on them. So while I'm doing that, like I said, this is how I fill in a blank, basically. So there are days when, obviously we decorate the tree, we go to Christmas carols, end of year school party, we do Christmas baking, things like that, and they all get documented. But on days when, we haven't done anything, or I find ways to fill. So this, A Christmas Carol is a good way. It's one that they like a lot, and a story behind it. So especially this one, there's a great story behind it because Will's, it took us about a week to figure out what on earth he was talking about. And then his preschool had to show me the book, and yeah. And just to hear him sing is really cool. Like, if you've watched my videos, you know that I've mentioned before my boys have autism, and Will has severe anxiety, and he doesn't sing much because he doesn't like people to look at him. So the fact that he's singing Christmas carols is really cool, and something I really wanted to document because this is his absolute favourite, and it's becoming a family favourite as well. So some other things I document on a day like today would be like the Elf Yourself app. I've documented that 1 year. Those things that go around on Facebook, like what's your elf name, things like that. I've used that as well. We have Elf on the Shelf, so if on a day where especially we haven't really done anything and I can't think of anything else to use, the photo that I've taken of our elf, because I take a photo of him every day and you document him in a separate book, generally a smash journal or something, and yeah, so I'll use that picture as well, which means it would probably get documented twice, but that's no big deal. And it also puts the elf in our December daily as well, like little bits of him here and there, so, you know, to remind us that, well, he was there in December. And it ties into the second album as well. And what else have I done? Trying to think now. But there's heaps of ideas out there. So yeah, if on days, because I won't supplement the day. So if I've done a lot of different things on, say, the 7th, they're all going to get documented on the 7th. I can't bring myself to put it off and just put it in the album for day 10. It's not right. So, like last Friday, for example, we did Christmas baking, we watched Christmas movies, we did about 3 different things. So that's all going to get documented on the same day. That's another thing I've documented too. Our favourite Christmas movie, which is generally the Santa Claus. We watch all 3 and have a movie marathon with our hot chocolate or our chocolate milk. Like, things like that. There's heaps of ideas out there. But yeah, I won't document something that didn't happen on that day for that day. I just can't do it. So some of my days are bigger than others. Like, I think last year's I had 4 pages for the carols that we went to. And then, you know, most of my pages only have 1 page. Most of my layouts only have 1 page. But, you know, it's your December daily. Be as flexible as you want with it. Make the album as full as you want. I take a lot of photos. So if I've got the photos, I'm going to use them. And having a project life also helps, so I can put them in there too. But okay, so we're coming up to the end of the spread now, so I'll stop yammering on. I'm just finishing it off with some sequins and some bling, because that's the way I like to finish off my December daily spreads lately. And that's pretty much it for today's layout. So I hope you've learnt a bit about what I do to fill in a gap on a day where we haven't necessarily been very busy. And let me know what you do on days like this. If you've got a day where you're not too busy and you haven't done anything, let me know in the comments below, what would you document? So thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 9. Bye.